my name is Amiya and we're for short, and today I will make a continuation of the Welcome Home Japanese AU. In my last video, I made mostly the male characters, excluding Howie, for the cast of Welcome Home, and now I'm going to make the female cast and Howdy on the same series. Let's begin. Let's start with the main character of the update, Julie Joyful, the most serious and happy resident of the neighborhood. She is an upbeat, playful puppet that loves her friends and her fellow neighbors. What is she like in the AU? I want to make her interact and play with the children villagers and bring joy and sunshine around everyone. She, however, has a secret. She is actually a goddess of spring that blesses the village during the spring season. She always makes sure every flower blooms across the land. Julie was pretty fun to draw. I didn't have too many issues with her. I got the chance to use my patterns that I cultivated in Clip Studio Paint. I tried to figure out what to color the flower of the Komodo, and I decided to color it black as a cute little Easter egg. Alright, let's move on to the next character. The next character on the list is going to be Sally. Sally is a creative that is proud and confident with her work. A born theater kid, at heart she loves to write and direct the neighbors to her creative world that is screenplay. What is she in this AU? Sally would be the girl that would perform plays in the streets regarding history and folklore. She would entertain kids, adults, or even the elderly. Whenever she wants to go all out, she would write the script, set up the play, direct the actors and actresses, and let her talent shine for all to see. Sally wasn't as hard to draw as I thought it would. I did have a little difficulty figuring out what to color her Komodo. I already had like 3 characters in blue, so I wanted to switch it up. I ended up sticking up with black because it works well with her yellow skin and it makes her face stand out. Let's move on. Next person on the list is Poppy. She is a worrier that barely, if not never, leaves her house. Despite being a nervous bird, she likes to share her activities with the neighbors, including knitting, sewing, and baking. What is she like in this AU? In this AU, she will be a shut-in. Most of the villagers don't even know she lives in a village. Luckily for her, the villagers that do know her existence keeps her company and checks up on her every now and again. Poppy was not easy to draw or color. I think she was my first attempt of drawing a bird character, so it was a challenge. I couldn't get the beak the way I wanted it, but I did my best. I also had a hard time with her eyes because she was looking at a 3/4 angle. I had to be conscious of having a part of her eye by her beak. The coloring part was more complex than I thought too. Like for her feathers on top of her head, had 2 mixtures of colors. Yeah, I wasn't too satisfied with the final piece, but I'm glad to have it done. Alright, the next character for this video is Howdy Pillar. His charisma and quick-witted nature makes his regulars come back for him and his shop. In this AU, Howdy is a well-known shopkeeper in the village. He loves to tell jokes and sell unique items to the villagers. He makes sure his fruits and vegetables are fresh and cared for and ready to be eaten. He delivers groceries to Poppy and talks to Barnaby during his downtime. I didn't have a hard time with Howdy. I realized that his picture had enough room to add his extra set of arms, so I just copy and paste it. And yeah, that's the gist of it. I could end the video there, but I wanted to add some new characters into the mix. Originally, I was going to add home and make him to a Japanese themed house, and then I was thinking to myself, nah, I'm good. So instead, I wanted to add Julie's siblings. Right, so for Julie's siblings, in this AU, they are like god and goddesses of spring. I would imagine Julie's siblings helping different villages to make the flowers bloom and thrive throughout the country. Of course, they would keep their identities a secret when they are at public. They are the first set of 3 characters that I've drawn on this channel. And the thing about me drawing multiple characters that are close to each other is that I get their limbs mixed up with each other. I literally had to look at my sketch version of the drawing to figure out which hand goes with which and all of that. Speaking of sketch version, originally I was going to make Jonesy have a Japanese umbrella, but if you look at my last Welcome Home video, you know that I hate drawing those umbrellas. So I decided to make it easier on myself to just not draw it, and I honestly like it better without it. Lastly, I almost forgot to draw their horns, like that's one of their important features of the design. Luckily, I caught that error before coloring it. Alright, that is all the characters of the Welcome Home Japanese AU. Did you have a favorite character or even a favorite design? If you did, please comment down below. And if you like videos like these, please subscribe and share. Alright, alien girl out.